Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to understand an important and inspiring chapter from class 10th English, that is Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. This chapter is not just about a person, it's about a powerful journey, the fight for freedom and a lesson in leadership. So stay tuned till the end. This one's important for your exam and your life. सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. इंट्रोडक्शन में मैंने एक ऐसे माइंड मैप सा बना दिया है सो दैट इट विल बी ईजी फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड द होल कॉन्सेप्ट इन अ बेटर वे. सो दिस चैप्टर इज़ एक्चुअली अ पार्ट ऑफ नेल्सन मंडेलाज ऑटोबायोग्राफी. ओके, सो बेसिकली ये ऑटोबायोग्राफी है नेल्सन मंडेला की, where he shares his real life experiences and emotions from the day he became the first black president of South Africa on 10th May 1994. It's a story of transformation from a country filled with racial discrimination to the one that believes in equality and justice for all. सो बेसिकली इसमें नेल्सन मंडेला जी की ऑटोबायोग्राफी है जिसमें वो अपनी एक्सपीरियंसेस और अपनी इमोशंस को शेयर करते हैं. वो फर्स्ट ब्लैक प्रेसिडेंट बने थे साउथ अफ्रीका के 10th में 1994 में, और वहाँ से ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन की स्टोरी शुरू होती है. जैसे पहले रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन होता था, अब सब कुछ इक्वालिटी एंड जस्टिस फॉर ऑल में ट्रांसफॉर्म हो चुका है. Now this chapter begins with a beautiful description of the inauguration ceremony held at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. People from all over the world were present, leaders, dignitaries and guests. Mandela calls it a rainbow gathering, a symbol of unity and a hope after years of apartheid. Along with Mandela, Mr. de Klerk and Thabo Mbeki also took oaths, showing a peaceful and democratic transition of power. So यहाँ पे सारा मैंने एज अ माइंड मैप शो कर दिया है. तो इसमें बेसिकली ये हुआ था 10th मई को जो इनाग्रेशन डे हुआ था यूनियन बिल्डिंग्स में प्रिटोरिया की, वहाँ पे सारे वर्ल्ड के लीडर्स, डिग्नेटरीज और गेस्ट्स आए थे और मंडेला ने उसको कहा था रेनबो गैदरिंग. मंडेला नेम्ड इट एज अ रेनबो gathering of different colors and nations. That is a symbol of unity. Okay, along with Mandela, Mr. de Klerk, a former president, and Thabo Mbeki, vice president, took oaths before Mandela. Mandela से पहले oath लिया था उन लोगों ने. Mandela's oath as president. When Nelson Mandela takes his oath as president, he isn't just taking a position, he is taking a promise to serve the people. Okay, he acknowledges all those brave souls who fought and sacrificed their lives for freedom. He says some of them didn't live to see this day, but their struggle built the path. Then significance of the day. For Mandela, it was not only about power but a symbol of freedom after decades of struggle and oppression. He emphasizes the importance of reconciliation, not revenge. He refers to apartheid as deep and lasting wound. Then there are some key reflections by Mandela about courage, about freedom and about people's nature. Mandela goes deep into the meaning of freedom. For him, freedom was never just about voting or speech. It was about living with dignity, peace and equality. He says freedom is indivisible. If one person is not free, no one is truly free. Earlier in life, he believed he was free, but as he grew up, he realized that black South Africans were denied even the most basic rights. That realization pushed him into the fight for justice. One of the most powerful lessons Mandela shares is about courage. He says courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. That means brave people are not fearless, they just choose to rise above the fear. Mandela and his fellow leaders spent years in prison, but they never gave up because they were fighting not just for themselves but for the generations to come. His reflection about freedom is he believes freedom is not just for oneself but for everyone, as I told you. Man who takes away another's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. He emphasizes the importance of both personal and collective freedom. Then his reflection about people's nature is love comes more naturally than hate. No one is born hating another. Education and life experiences shape people's view. Then what is apartheid and struggle? Apartheid is a system of racial segregation in South Africa. Apartheid basically जब हम लोगों को segregate कर देते थे according to their color of the body. साउथ अफ्रीका में जहाँ वेयर ब्लैक पीपल वर डिनाइड बेसिक राइट्स, तो साउथ अफ्रीका में जो ब्लैक पीपल थे उनको बेसिक राइट्स के लिए भी मना कर दिया गया था. देन मंडेला टॉक्स अबाउट टू ड्यूटीज एवरी पर्सन हैज़, two obligations. Okay, duty to family and community, duty to the nation and people. But under apartheid, a black person couldn't fulfill either duty freely. If they stood up for their rights, they were punished, jailed or worse. ठीक है. Then values taught in the chapter. In the end, Mandela shares a message of hope, forgiveness and unity. He believes that people are born to love, not to hate, and that freedom, dignity and justice are not luxurious but rights for every human being. The chapter ends with a message: the long walk to freedom is not over. It continues every time we fight injustice with peace, patience and unity. So the values taught in the chapter, you can say that sacrifice and struggle lead to success, equality and human rights are fundamental, freedom is universal, not just personal, unity in diversity strengthens a nation, forgiveness and reconciliation are essential for peace. Let's quickly revise. This chapter is an autobiographical extract by Nelson Mandela. It describes the historic inauguration on 10th May 1994. Mandela talks about freedom, courage, duty and sacrifice. He honors all those who fought against apartheid, and he shares a strong message about equality and peace. Then character sketch of Nelson Mandela, you can say that he was brave and determined leader, selfless and visionary, fought for justice, democracy and equality, believer in peace and unity. Now you can frame better answers in exam too. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more such content. Comment below if you want the next chapter covered in the same way. And remember, just like Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. See you in the next video.